We were breaking up with each other almost weekly. Fights were getting more aggressive, and shouting began to increase. I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. I one time did say I was gonna kill myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times. And I have a picture where while I had a pointed at one of her stalkers who came to my house while she was in Kansas, she told me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening.
Asmongold put out an open message to Mizkif, so ahead of his statement or after his statement, regardless, this is where the community kind of deemed him. This is his former friend and associate, Mizkif.
Any open message to Miz? Fuck off.
Listen, dude, if you think that Mizkif is gonna quit, you have another thing coming to you, okay? Mizkif is not a quitter. Mizkif wrote his ex-girlfriend for 7 consecutive months, trying to patch things up, and followed her around at locations where they were both in, okay? If you think that he's not gonna go for a 3rd redemption arc, you're crazy. This guy has not many positive traits, but one thing that he has is drive and ambition.
Dignity and retire.
You're just one stream away from fixing everything. Mizkif, I hope he turns into like a Brad Taste in music burnout.
And that's my
Mizkif. Wait, what did you just fucking say? What did you just? Mizkif is a dedicated warrior.
Honest.
Dude, the referees are gonna allow. They're gonna Mario Yamasaki Mizkif. They're gonna let him have the opportunity to be a warrior.
Like, you know, what advice do you have? There it is.
That's really what this segment is. We're going to give Mizkif 38 consecutive minutes to be a warrior, okay?
But you're really mad at him, huh?
You know what's crazy is I guarantee, dude, as soon as Asmongold put this statement out, Emiru was forced to turn around and say that she didn't know that Asmongold was a bad guy. No, I'm kidding. That's Valkyrie. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Emiru pulled a Valkyrie? It's like, yeah, thank you, Asmongold. Okay, my community has told me why Asmongold is actually a cancer, so I do apologize for thanking Asmongold for defending me.
I don't even know.
That's the thing that I cannot believe that Valkyrie just did that.
Really, if that's
hey, yeah, so I've been educated on a lot of Asmongold's takes, and look, I appreciated him while he was here,
the word
but
to use, it's just like it's just I don't know. Maybe No Money needs to censor somebody else.
So yeah, that's Asmongold's statement initially. Now, Ice Poseidon, guys, listen, crypto scammers hate this guy. Dude, even crypto scammers hate Mizkif. I've always said that Twitch streamers have tons of skeletons in their closet. Wait until people find out about everyone. Dude, yeah, I wonder why you've always said that, because you're usually the subject of the ridicule. Yeah, all of you guys suck. I'm not the bad guy. You're the bad guy. It's like, yeah, dude, okay. I don't really care if Ice Poseidon has any take on this. I just think it's funny to add him in here. Guys, crypto scammer who's like, yeah, dude, I did that. Who cares? Says, I always knew you guys were all so bad. If you thought Hollywood is bad, wait until you see more. Remember, the CEO is best friends with all these people on personal levels as well. Well, I mean, to be clear, Mizkif is not a 22-year-old girl, so I don't know if Dan Clancy knows his name. Again, disgruntled former Twitch enjoyed micro celebrities. Disgruntled. Mizkif was Ice Poseidon's cameraman? Are you fucking... Wait, really? Are you serious? Oh, that's so funny. Ariasaki recounts her experience with Mizkif, calls out the selfishness for attacking himself to Wreckful. So there's a Wreckful clip that's going around. I'm not going to play it because I don't think it's necessary to invoke whatever Wreckful said years ago, I guess in context to this right now. I'm sure it came up last time. Okay, so maybe I will. One of the reasons why Byron killed himself was because he was jealous of me. There's no way that's a quote that Mizkif said. Is that there's no fucking way that Mizkif said this. I simply don't believe. That's too much. That's too much. I was cordial during a live stream where you asked to come on and collab just to save you from public shame. My plan was to ask you out to lunch for a serious talk. I have messages with Emmy approving this plan, although doubtful. It was my complete hopelessness. I needed to see for myself since I had seen Miz as a friend too. I had known about your terrible treatment to others and wanted to know if you felt any remorse or could essentially be changed, but you went live anyway without my consent. I ended up letting you down there too, but after the stream, I offered some time to talk, which you agreed. Miz came over to my place. We talked for around 3 hours, going in circles about his mistreatment in the scene. I do best to incite the best possible path of reflection, but ultimately no avail. The man was convinced he had done no wrong and everyone was out to get him. I mean, they probably should have been. Maybe he was convinced that everyone was out to get him because he thought they were already like fully aware of everything that was happening, but they didn't even know yet. And it was all in his head, but it was deserved. I gave you a chance to come clean about anything, just see if there's any humanity left in you, and you fucked it up so hard. The one statement that broke all hope for you, not realizing I had become close to Byron, not once during the time I talked to him every single day leading up to the tragedy had he ever mentioned your name. Once I angrily confronted you about that and showed you proof of our friendship, you quickly tried to change the subject after saying, well, he was. I've been holding on to this statement for some time now, waiting for the right moment when Emmy decides to come out with everything. You're a shit human, Miz. You are not a victim, but you create them. We got on the right track when you finally mentioned mood swings, but quickly after admitting that, you go back to the pity party narrative, and I was honestly just done. My stubborn grandmother has shown more accountability to self-reflect than you, and I've had it listening to you talk in a victim-only tongue. Don't ever mention Byron again to further stick your narratives, of yourself either. Jesus fucking Christ. So now it's accused that he's essentially bad-mouthing a dead person who's been dead for years. Byron killed himself because he was jealous of the success of Mizkif. I mean, this guy has a monumental ego, never before seen, if that's the case. Adriana Lee chimes in.
For a while.
I don't know if this is great optics for Adriana Lee. I don't know if Adriana Lee is like... I mean, this doesn't really seem like a great thing for her to be doing right now. Sitting there like soy-faced pogger smiling while she's kind of she's like on the verge of tears. But I mean, good luck, Adriana Lee.
For a while, he has been indirectly threatening me.
I mean, I don't know.
Through my friends and
like, this is like Taylor Lorenz when she found out this is Taylor Lorenz when she found out someone was sexually assaulted at VidCon so she could write her article.
people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even
Okay, this is so fucking fake. She's heard all this before.
approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him.
It's almost like this is what I'm suing him for. What the fuck? It's almost like this is exactly what I'm suing him for.
I wasn't one of them. Threatening them and saying if I ever
Creating a smear campaign? Creating a smear campaign? It's
Like, this is so content brained and weird.
almost like this is exactly
I get it. It's like being vindicated. This is too performative. It doesn't even seem natural.
what I'm suing him for. I'm winning my fucking lawsuit right now.
that I killed my own rabbits.
Like, she's crying about how she's been accused of killing her own rabbits, and she's like giddy, jumping up and down, smiling
You try
about
to
it.
threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals.
Wait. Okay, dude. All right, listen, if there's anybody who's getting mad at me for being like hypercritical of this video, listen to her laugh the first time she says poor dead animals, and then the fake sad face that she... Oh, watch this. Watch this clip. I'm not going to interrupt it. Listen to this right now.
What the fuck? It's almost like this is exactly what I'm suing him for.
I wasn't one of them. Threatening them and saying if I ever
Creating a smear campaign? Creating a smear campaign? It's almost like this is exactly what I'm suing him for. I'm winning my fucking lawsuit right now.
that I killed my own rabbits. But if you try to threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals, I'm not going to stay quiet.
She just cracked a smile. Okay, dude, I'm sorry. No, I don't give a fuck with it. Listen, I'm sure this is a great moment for her. This is a horrible look for a video.
Adrian was right. Holy LOL.
Okay, yeah, I can't watch another minute of that. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Me. Yeah, I don't like the me people. It's cringe. It's cringe. You thought it was weird the first time you saw it too? Yeah, dude, I don't like the me people. Kind of just let her have her thing. And then look into the camera too. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Nah, fuck that. All right, guys. Now we're going to take a look at Mizkif. Okay, I'm not going to kill donos or whatever during this segment. I'm going to leave him unmuted, but we're going to give Mizkif an opportunity to be a warrior. Now, I haven't seen any of this. I haven't had any clips shown to me. I don't know what he's going to say, but people have continuously told me it's horrible. I'm not expecting much, but I am interested to see how it goes.
Is this goodbye? No.
Oh my god, dude, what a start. Thank you for reassuring me. Is this goodbye? No. We're just getting started. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing to your girlfriend? Sir, I'm finishing this. Never mind, dude. Never mind. I didn't realize how bad that would sound until Never mind.
Is this goodbye? No. It's not goodbye. Not at all. Yo. Explain yourself. I will. Promise you. We're not playing Marvel Rivals today.
Why isn't this on Mizkif's channel? I think you could tell me why it's not on Mizkif's channel. Let's be honest here.
Tom, think of this up. Appreciate it.
Yo. Hey, new viewer here. Why is everyone...
What up, walnuts?
Dude, hey, new viewer here. I was just watching your Marvel Rivals stream the other day, and what's going on? Warning, this is worse than the Taylor video. I mean, I'm not afraid to get mad. I'm not afraid to get mad.
Yo, Miz.
Are you starting your right-wing grift? It's getting close. Yo.
Dude, he's so mad.
What up?
You know what's funny now, though? You know that you can troll the shit out of this guy and he'll react to it. Like, now, all I got out of this is you can fuck with this guy and he'll produce funny shit.
Yo.
Yo, what up? Thank you for the sub. Hey, yo, what up, sheep?
46 months crazy year.
Yo, Fulton, thank you for the sub.
This
Expose everything, bro. It's time to go full demon time. It's clearly obvious at this point. It's full demon time.
All right, 56 seconds in, we're setting this fucking hard. We are going full demon time.
Why not? It is time to go full demon time. Just letting you know. There is no holding back. Who cares anymore? I will expose everything about every person that you've ever known. And it is time to go full demon time.
Yo.
Dude, Jeffrey Epstein, if he got dropped from the friend group.
PS,
why not?
Don't tell me I've subbed this long for nothing.
Let's watch the world burn. Here, I'm taking out a sub-only mode. There you go. What's up, chat? Let's watch the world fucking burn. If people want to act like this...
So he's like the Joker, but he's not doing the accent. I mean, this is kind of cringe so far, I'd say.
You know, I see some people saying some very obtuse things. We can watch the world burn.
It's like, no, the world isn't burning. It's just you. No, you don't understand. The world's actually okay. It's actually just you.
Fuck it. Obtuse. Yes. There's some people that are saying some pretty crazy things that I was seeing. I haven't even gone on Twitter. I saw other things and I'm like, damn.
Oh, so you haven't even prepped for this.
But
okay.
I've been around for 10 years now. A lot of you guys know.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
10 years and you still can't play World of Warcraft better than a girl.
I am pretty far away.
Don't chew in the mic. That's not me. I'm not chewing into the mic. That's him.
Away from this stuff at this point.
I can't, dude. I can't. It's a Twitch streamer. He needed to like respond to the abuse allegations with a full mouth. It's the only way.
But I am totally okay with exposing a lot of things and saying things at this
He did prep. He couldn't finish his fucking meal.
point. I think it's pretty obvious.
Dude, he started the stream. He started the stream eating.
I'm totally okay with exposing a lot of things and saying things. At this point, I think it's pretty obvious. I will not be friends with any of these people after this.
Oh, fuck, dude. No, you're not going to be friends with me. No.
Ludwig was right. I am going to completely separate myself.
Dude, oh my God. Ludwig is in suicide mode. Dude, guys, first things first, Ludwig is right. I'm not going to be friends with any of these people either. Oh my God, this is so fucking bad for Ludwig. Dude, he opens it up by quoting fucking Ludwig in his previous rant. Dude, I would legit, this guy's punching the wall like Mizkif.
I am going to...
If you guys don't know what he's referencing, he's saying, because Ludwig was like, I'm not defending Hassan. I literally only hang out with Hassan for content. I'm not friends with Hassan, even though you guys claim that I am. I wouldn't go to his funeral. And after I retire, I'm never going to talk to him again. That's the quote.
Ludwig was right. I am going to completely separate myself from these people in this community.
Dude, why does he have TTS on?
Which is fine, and I've already been doing it. But
I wish I was fucking home, dude. I would have been sending vulgar shit to
I
this
have
guy.
hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released that are very interesting for everyone, and I will be releasing it as time goes on.
So this guy is just like, I've protected multiple sex offenders. Like, is that what he's arguing? It's like, I have dirt on everybody. Nobody ever would want to see this. It's like, well, why were you hiding it? Holy shit,
why
dude.
not?
Like, dude, you were literally just like, okay, I'm throwing everything at the wall now. I know I can't come back from this. I have been a huge piece of shit the entire time. Who cares?
Go crazy. Who cares? Who fucking cares? But
he probably does too. With OTK's track record, this guy probably does.
for that, I would like to address everything that was said today. Okay? Let's get some yos in chat first.
Can we get the yos before I talk about my domestic situation? Can we get the yos?
Maybe some tryhards. It's perfectly fine. Go ahead.
Why is there a bicycle in his living room?
Go ahead.
Looks like there's a bicycle and a turd sitting right behind it.
You're a disgusting piece of shit. Absolutely. Been that for years. It's pretty fucking par for the course. What are we going to pretend that I'm not a piece of shit? We've all known
Oh my god, he's tanking it. He's tanking it, chat.
This.
We didn't prepare for this.
All
He's
right.
winning, chat. He's winning.
Calm down. Is this anything new? No.
Keep in mind, right? If this response is bad, and let's say he turns it around, let's say he proves his innocence later on, this response already is so aggressive, and everyone's just he's gonna be like, listen, you guys didn't have any faith in me. It's actually your fault. You didn't have any faith in me at all.
I'm a piece of shit. Why the fuck is Caroline Burton chat? That's probably the most crazy thing I've ever seen in my life. But I'm going to defend myself on a lot of things that were said about me. I am going to defend myself on what was said with Emmy. I see a lot of people saying other things that really upset me, but the Emmy one is a serious thing that I want to take serious, and we will be discussing that, okay? I wrote this myself, so I don't know if it's even good.
Is myself ChatGPT also awesome pause face? Show me your pause face.
I am not the best writer, as a lot of you know. I have half my screen right now is red because I can't write for shit. It's not through ChatGPT. Shut up.
Dude, could you imagine if you could like zoom in on this and identify that it is ChatGPT? And he's already fucking preemptively arguing chat about it. This is great.
Because I can't write for shit. It's not through ChatGPT. Shut up. Not through ChatGPT. It's not through ChatGPT.
It's totally ChatGPT.
Shut up.
Is he drinking? No, what do you mean that's water? That's water right there. What are you talking about? That's water. Water makes that. Water does that. That's
it's
water.
Not, bro, shut up. It's not through Chat. You really think in a serious situation like this, I put ChatGPT and I'm writing something out because it's like, oh, hold on. Like, bro, shut up. No. Yes, really. Really. No, it's Sora AI. I have an entire video made. What is wrong with you, chat? What is wrong with you?
Dude, he is going so far out of his way for this.
Sweet.
Thank you.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Straight vodka. No, it's water, dude. Can you see it's water?
Eno, call me crazy, but I don't think booting up a stream and having a scorched earth attitude first thing immediately after the allegations dropped isn't the brightest
What?
move.
No! No, wait, what? What? No! No, 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 what? No! No, no, he actually, no, dude, no.
I wish I could show you how much red is in this to show you that each other is spaced. It's so stupid. I'm not a good writer, bro. I'm not a good writer.
What does that mean? He spelled too many words wrong? I wish I could show you. The nicest thing both of these people have done is not post this as a twit longer.
So, okay. Let's get to this, shall we? No stalling. I'm taking out of sub-only mode. I don't really care. I know there's a lot of people that want to speak, and they can. I have no problem with that. This is a very serious situation that I was told. I know a lot of other people are saying things about me as well on top of this, but this is the thing I want to talk about. So let's talk about it, shall we? And then we can go into it. Okay.
All right, just start reading the script, please, because you're horrible live. Iconic live streamer, by the way.
So, this is April of 2021. Okay, I'm gonna write everything down.
Nicholas
Everyone just
the
chill.
Goat, thank you for the $5,
All right.
my man.
Do you remember earlier in the stream when I was addressing why you don't do these things live and you post them as pre-recorded videos? And I said, like, imagine kind of going in front of the room. Maybe some people have anxiety there. Imagine going in front of a stadium and reading like a thing about your abuse, right? This is actually probably a better interpretation of what I meant. He is completely lost in the lights right now. Look at him.
On top of this, but this is the thing I want to talk about. So let's talk about it, shall we? And then we can.
He has said, let's talk about it. Let's get started. No less than 5 times in the first 4 minutes of this video.
Go into it.
He is completely stunned right now off the rip.
Okay.
That's probably why he's reacting so aggressively, is he is fucking terrified. Thank you.
Just started insulting me.
Yeah, why is his you could replace one of his eyebrows with his mustache and it would look the same.
So, this is April of 2021. Okay, I'm gonna write everything down. Everyone just chill and let me hear this out. Okay. We met online when we were playing AT&T Annihilator Cup. This is
What does that mean?
me and Emmy. I was introduced to her through it, and my chat started to like us hanging out.
Oh my god, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. So I met my girlfriend and my chat decided that they enjoyed us hanging out. This guy is like a slave to his online personality. How do you date someone like this?
Didn't have feelings for her or anything, but I thought we could start hanging out more and be friends.
For content.
So we met through the
He's literally saying, I didn't mean to date her. I just thought I could literally just talk to her for content.
Annihilator Cup. A lot of you guys know this. I was playing with her. My chat liked her a lot. She was fun to hang out with. So we started hanging out. We started to play games with each other on stream, and we started to grow closer together. We started calling each other, and we were flirting. We didn't do anything, but it was pretty obvious that Emiru had feelings for me as well as I had for her. But we couldn't really do anything.
It sounds so weird. He's reading this so robotically. It sounds like he's trying to be aggressive, but I don't think he is.
Emiru had feelings for me as well as I had for her. But we couldn't
Hey, thank you for hitting the goal. You earned another goal.
really do anything because at the time she was dating a girl named Bonnie, another cosplayer from another state, and I was dating Maya.
Okay, time out. So the Bonnie thing, that's the Bonnie that we're talking about. There is another Emiru thing with the Bonnie girl, or allegedly with the Bonnie girl. I'm going to look into that and cover that on the Tuesday stream. I'm just mentioning that right now. That's something I'm looking into. That's going to be on the Tuesday stream. We're just doing the back-to-back here.
Me and Maya broke up. I broke up with her because the relationship felt stagnant, and Maya's sanctuary started to take over a lot of her life, and we hardly had time to hang out with each other. Since Maya moved out, I knew I wanted a streamer to move into the house, preferably a girl to farm content with, but I didn't want it to happen so fast. I didn't know if I wanted to be Emmy, but she told me about a stalker that came to her house with a bat, and she didn't live at her house anymore. I'm telling you everything, chat, okay? Come on. I'm telling you the whole story. Sit down and
I mean, fine, yeah, go for
relax. All right, take a seat. I told her to come move in with me.
Yeah, and now people are already writing Maya dumped him. And that would be very funny if that's true. I'd be interested to hear what comes out of Maya's mouth in that regard.
In Austin because she has
because he is literally just saying he broke up with Maya.
Stalker. And we want to make content.
Is that accurate?
And the guy will probably be scared since there's a bunch of people around instead of her in her Kansas home by herself. From there, our relationship started growing very fast. Within just weeks of moving in, she would sit in my room with me late at night, and I would watch Pokemon over and over again, Season 1. I loved it because she made me...
What a psychopath. You finish Pokemon Season 1, and they're like, all right, we're going to be going to the next region, and you're like, no, you're not. Wait, I'm sorry. You think that you're going to the next region? No, actually, you're actually not doing that.
Made me feel like it was because it felt like my childhood and a place of calmness. She would fall asleep in my bed. With some nights, we would touch our backs or legs together. We knew we liked each other. We just knew it was a bad idea. Talks of her joining OTK happened fast as well, and I knew that if we were potentially...
What is this script? I don't know, dude. Maybe he's putting in so much irrelevant bullshit, people won't think the important parts are ChatGPT.
Actually going to date, we'd have to keep it a secret. Nobody was allowed to know. Streamers as well were already starting to resent me, saying that it was a shitty thing that I moved Emmy in so fast and replaced Maya so quickly. If people found out we were dating, I could be hated by my peers and lose what I created in OTK. I didn't know if we were going to date, and I knew if we were going to make it happen, it was going to be very stressful. But I had no idea what was going to come. It was the beginning of January.
So far this is a lot of fluff. I don't think there's anything, like, this isn't really interesting to me.
January of 2022. Emmy just had her huge party in an arcade celebrating her birthday on stream.
Okay.
Everyone from Austin was there, and as we were celebrating her joining OTK, there was a huge scare. Someone outside in the parking lot rammed into my Audi R8 and drove off.
Why did he have to mention the make and model of the car? He hit my car. No, dude. He hit my Audi R8.
And while we were out...
He just flexed his car.
Outside thinking it was a schizo viewer, we were told that the person who just hit my car was now inside holding a gun. This scared us to no end. Me and Connor Eats Pants ran inside in fear to get everyone...
Dude, Connor Eats Pants, bro. Are you kidding? He's like, oh my god, dude, holy shit.
Sure, everything is...
What the fuck? There's a guy with a gun in our house.
Okay. My first concern was Emmy. I wanted her to be safe. The cops came, the drunk driver did have a gun, and was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison. Me and Emmy were terrified that night. And on the way home, I grabbed her hand, and she grabbed mine, and we knew we were trauma bonded, and we didn't want to let go.
This is so fucking crazy, bro. All right, this is so irrelevant. It's like the reason why we're together is because this evil mercenary man has come to murder us in our homes, but we have a trauma bond. That's why we stay together. So when he was like, yeah, I'm going to kill myself over this fucking video game right now, that's the trauma bond.
We would
Homelander would not fucking get this information out of me.
Wake up together, stream together, and hang out with each other all night. She quickly became my best friend, and someone that I felt for the first time I was in love with. We hung out all day, every day. We were always so happy with each other.
Dude, hearing that robotic, we were always so happy with each other.
Playing games.
So fun. Dude, we were so happy with, hold on, each other.
Every day. We were always so happy with each other. Playing games until the night, loving every moment we were with each other. It felt poor. Jack, relax. I remember one day I left my house. She called me just...
Why is he reading chat? Oh, God. All right, you want it. I know you want... I know what the people want. I will give it to them. But if this starts getting good, I'm turning it off. I know what you guys want. This is what you want.
So we can be on the phone together, as we always did. And we were playing a song called Falling in Love with You with Elvis came on, and I felt that love, first time I felt love for a girl, and I thought I'd want it to never let it go. The first year
Honey, this is our song. So when you were crying, I was like...
Our relationship, we almost had no fights. We started to date officially in January of 2022.
Those were the
and up
better
until my
times.
cancellation, everything was perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights.
Wait, near her? I don't think it was near her. I think he said that you hit her in the fucking eye.
Make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all.
A black eye? Why are you downplaying this?
All that happened.
You could just say, my bad. Why are you
downplaying you and
it?
show you an example, chat.
He's now going to showcase the example of throwing his cell phone. This is great.
I'm brushing my teeth. Right here. Look at me.
Why would you throw your phone in the direction of your girlfriend's head?
I would throw my phone on the bed. I would just lob it over.
What the? Dude, this is insane. So he's already downplaying the fact that she got a black eye from him hitting it in the fucking eye with a... dude, I can't. We got this guy on like fucking... like in 4K throwing a bag at someone when he was upset, by the way. That's a thing that we saw. But like, even if we didn't have that, this is such a crazy answer.
So I would just throw the phone. That's it. And when she... That's the whole thing.
Dude, someone in the chat wrote settled.
Throw it at her. I want to make that very clear. I never threw it at her. I never hit her. And she even said in her situation that she bruises easily.
Oh my God, dude. Look, she got a black eye, but the phone didn't hit her hard, even though I threw it across the room. And I just showed you me throwing it, and that looks like you could do actual damage. She bruises easily, so it's her stupid eye that was like... her stupid face got a stupid black eye because her stupid face got in the way of me lobbing my phone on the bed. If she didn't want the phone hitting her stupid face with her stupid black eye, she shouldn't have laid on the stupid bed, you know?
She brushed over that I threw water bottles with her on my phone.
Dude, I threw water bottles with her. It was a participation effort.
Near her, but that wasn't during our fights. It would be throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got bruises from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened.
Is that a Freudian clip? She got bruises? How many times do you lob your phone at the bed and strike your girlfriend? I feel like that can only happen, like... It shouldn't happen at all, but I feel like it can only reasonably happen one time before you're, like, thinking, oh my God, I could strike my girlfriend with this phone.
That's it. I did feel a lot of stress over the time of our relationship up until this point from her stalkers. From the ones
Oh
that
my god, it was so stressful that so many men wanted to stalk my girlfriend. You can't imagine how difficult this was for me back then.
show up at her old house, and also stalkers that just had from her TikTok postings.
Yeah, you know, did you see what she was wearing in those TikToks? I mean, reasonably, I do think that some of this is on her, right? It's extremely inconvenient to your boyfriend to be stalked by so many men.
We found after being with each other that her stalkers had a lot from would come to her a lot from her short form content. These people were schizophrenic and would think that she is talking to them. Whether it was songs she played,
Yeah, my girlfriend was so parasocial, the men just could not get away from her.
the way she looked at
She should have let me provide for her.
the screen, or just the titles of the videos, these people started to feel she was talking to them and come to our house to stalk her.
What the fuck does this have to do with the accusations levied against you? This is fucking he's legitimately victim blaming his ex-girlfriend for being stalked. Is that not like fucking crazy? Dude, what the fuck, bro?
People thought in their heads they were dating her. They were out of their mind and dangerous. I told her, if we're going to be serious about this relationship, I need her to stop posting as much. And to
Holy fuck, dude. Dude, there's no way.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest
If we're going to be serious, you need to stop making money. You need to I need you to stop making content. I know we started dating, you're a content creator, but unfortunately, you're just way too stalkable. I'm sorry. Listen, I know you're my girlfriend, but you're so fucking stalkable. Okay? In fact, I might even partake in that at some point. But you're way too stalkable to be dating me.
not farm these people. She agreed and understood that it was a safety concern for not only me, but
dude, you making videos because men are stalking you. You're a safety concern for me. Then kick her out of your house, dude. Stop dating her. What is wrong with you? Holy fuck, dude.
the house. Russell,
This guy is a fucking piece of shit.
Simply, Corey, or anyone that was in my house or anyone that was near us. She agreed that she wouldn't want to hurt anyone else and knew that posting these types of TikToks and posts.
What is she, fucking Batman? What are you, you're Alfred? Bruce, Bane has come by 3 times this week. You need to stop hunting crime in Gotham. You're gonna hurt everyone here, Bruce. Like, what? She's fucking posting TikToks
with us, and is something I'm not comfortable with as a guy.
You're putting your family in danger, Bruce.
Tell me that if I had a problem, to
what would your parents say?
Let her know. And at first, it was minor things here and there, but over time, it got harder and harder to deal with.
Master Wayne, you're putting your family in danger.
There were more stress on top of it.
This is insane.
Can I say something?
Thank you.
I really like you.
This is actually worse than I think I could have possibly imagined. I literally did not expect it to be this bad. We are literally a fourth of the way through this, and I'm already seething.
Shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
That's not going to stop the stalking. Listen, look at Mizkif. He once was a popular streamer. Are you going to tell him that he's wrong? Now, sure, his Rush streams were surpassed by his girlfriend, who he built, by the way, even though she was an established creator before she lived in the house. But are you really not going to take this guy's word for it? This is former content creator Mizkif that we're talking about here.
We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I could get in a ton of trouble with OTK and cause a ton of problems. Would you guys stop spamming?
Have you ever considered maybe not dating your, like, I guess, teammates? I could have gotten a ton of trouble from OTK. My guy, then just don't do it and have a professional work environment. You know, like, I mean, I'm sorry, I just couldn't stop myself. You're all, like, okay.
Spamming, never sub, never donated. Okay, relax.
Wait, why did you open up your chat if you don't want them to talk? He's getting mad that people never sub, never donated and are chatting in his chat after he literally said, I'm opening it up from sub mode and letting people talk. What a fucking loser, dude.
I told her if we were going to be serious about this relationship, I need to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. And then there was more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I can get in a ton of trouble with OTK, and it can cause a ton of problems in my life. So I lied to all of my old friends, S-Fan included. who lived just next door to me, and everyone in OTK. And that was very hard for me to do.
Does he mean next door in the house? Do they live in the same house or do they buy a block? Mr. Beast would have built the OTK fucking town.
Strong Miz, this will pass.
We had
He
a
can't make
doggy
up his-
door between our rooms just so we can hide
Wait, we had a what now?
it from everyone else, including
He had a doggy door between... So he punched... This is what somebody said before. So he punched through the drywall of somebody else's house, essentially, right? Or is it really their house?
I just saw Keffel's
Yeah, he's
tweet.
talking about people who live in the same house. You
Nicholas
don't,
DeOrio.
dude, how thick are these walls? They don't hear it?
My brother in Christ, this is an anti-apology being read from a teleprompter by a fucking sociopath.
Dude, he went to his girlfriend. He goes, "Listen,
this really
there's
Wally?"
you're way too stalkable. So I'm gonna use the place command, and you have to come through my room in the doggy door. Also, I got you this cool collar. Hassan Piker's trainer told me which one to buy.
my roommates. We would lock the doors to avoid our
Yeah, this sounds like paradise for YMS.
roommates finding out.
Could you imagine if YMS is dating a new partner who has a fucking doggy door in between their rooms?
No.
As time went,
Thank you for the 100 shekels. Fuck yeah, thank you.
I don't even. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Only way it could get worse is if he brings up Israel somehow.
Yeah, please,
Buy more
dude.
wigglers.
How come he's not talking about Palestine?
went on, they found out, but to most of our friends in the Austin circle, they never officially knew. That stress alone would drive anyone mad.
Wait,
but our
what does
love for-
officially new mean? Well, we had our suspicions. It's like you're living... Dude, these walls are probably like paper in between you. You're telling me nobody heard you guys like fuck? Like, what is happening?
each other was strong, and we knew we can handle
Dude,
it.
nobody in the house knew that we were having sex right next door. Like, okay, dude.
So, in September in
They
2020,
didn't know about the doggy door? Yeah, did he wait till everyone left and then just take an axe and start swinging at his wall?
a lot of you guys know, I was canceled by Trainwrecks and others, trying to claim I covered up sexual assault.
Oh, please tell... We're gonna look into this. I think we're gonna do this Tuesday.
Was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health. I felt like
Because I have no idea why that was proven wrong. I've completely missed what's happened in the past couple of years.
my brain cracked, and I was never the same since. I was
It doesn't sound like you were doing that great before this.
suicidal, depressed,
I don't care.
and I didn't know what to do with my own life.
I could care less.
Every day felt like an absolute nightmare.
That sucks.
I was losing OTK, my mental health, and all my friends.
But if nothing was wrong, then why'd you lose those people?
Emiru was one of the only people that were there for me. She ditched sponsors to go with me to Japan.
Dry our lips.
She went with me
don't
anywhere I
take them
needed
now.
because she wanted me to be happy. And she knew sometimes I freaked out. I lashed out. But she loved me, and she knew I was in a terrible mental...
Didn't he say that drama and Asmongold caused his baldness? I was told that he said this. I've never seen the clip. He said that because of the allegations against him, because of Adriana Lee, because of Asmongold, he had to go to Turkey and get a hair transplant.
place. It got so bad that stress and constant talking about the same things over and over and no sleep and depression that most of my hair started to fall out.
Holy fuck, it's happening. Holy fuck, he's saying it right now. He literally went bald, champ.
And Emery started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god. Wait, so he announces that he's going bald and then knows that he's going to get made fun of for this, so he undercuts it by revealing that Emiru self-harms? Holy fuck. Like, I was about to start laughing and then he just leaked that Emiru self-harms. That's fucking crazy. There's absolutely no incentive to bring that information up other than to shame her, right? Like, what would that possibly be relevant for? And was it because of her spiraling career, or was it because you beat her in a fucking Mario Kart match? Is he frozen right now because he realizes that was a really stupid thing to pre-write in a script?
As this time happened, I was a massive wreck. I couldn't think straight, and
Oh no.
being that Emeru hung out with me all day,
Oh no. Oh,
she too started to become high-strung.
oh no.
We would yell at each other, fight,
I just
and
saw
argue all the
Keffel's
time.
tweet
Things we never.
Oh, dude, I fucking thought this was. I thought this was gonna take a hard swerve into the comfort crying into, like SA. I thought that's exactly where we were going. I thought he was gonna. I thought he was like she started cutting herself, and then. That would have been insane, bro. This is so fake. Yeah, I know. It doesn't even look. It doesn't even look legit.
Never once did. I felt this relationship was taking
He's
a
poking
huge
his
strain,
eyes.
but I thought it could be fixed over time since things were just
Why did you think it could be fixed over time if you didn't get a text back for 7 consecutive months?
so amazing that first year. But
oh, give me a break, dude. He's looking away so you could dude, tears are a lot like deaths in movies. If they happen off screen, they didn't happen at all. Holy fuck, dude. Come on. Come on, bro.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Like Cyril Gone.
these things were just so
dude,
amazing.
Look
that
at this.
first
Look at this
year.
iconic cry. He just looks away, dude. He's like, I can't muster up any tears. So we look off to the side. Dude, if only he had like his publicist behind him to like rub water from behind the chair.
I'm so gay.
Yeah, you are.
But as we stayed around longer, I started resenting her a lot more. You can take it out of emote only mode.
Wait, he's like crying and he's like, I started resenting her a lot more. Please take it out of emote only mode now. Let them talk.
I recommend
Dude, he literally just fucking broke character. What is happening?
I started resenting her a lot more. You can take it out of emote only mode.
Dude, he's so sad up until he... No, please put the comments back. Yeah, I'm gonna need the comments to come back.
But as we stayed around longer, I started resenting her a lot more.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5,
Thank
my man.
you for coming to the stream.
I never want to talk about this.
I'm over here
Emaru has a lot of
I
rabbits.
got lotion
It was her
on
calling
my
when she
right
first
now,
moved
I'm
in.
just stroking my shit
These were a
time.
big...
Wait, he's in the middle explaining this, and there's a donation saying, I'm over here with the lotion. I'm over here stroking my dick.
part of her life.
Right through this. This is insane.
It was her calling when she first moved in. These were a big part of her life. But as those rabbits moved out of her room and
Do you
into
hear
the
that? There's a donation that came through on his stream, and it's TTSing about somebody saying they're jerking off to this. That is a thing that just happened.
These were a big part, a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Stroking my shit.
Keeping on TTS is wild. Yeah, I'm going to point out, if there's any crazy TTS, I'm going to alert you that it is not my stream.
A big part of her life. But as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room...
Oh, dude, as the rabbits moved out into the living room, what happened?
These were a big part of her life. But as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. No food, no water, sometimes not having clean bedding for weeks. I, along with many...
What the okay, dude, that's not even possible. A rabbit can't have no food for weeks. Don't they weigh like 6 pounds? How much does a rabbit can't go foodless for weeks. So he didn't... Yeah, that's the other thing. So the animals are being neglected? Feed them.
Many others who would come over...
That just means you also let the rabbits die.
Would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of
Wait, why are they spamming sevens?
them, but to no avail.
I thought there was... I timed somebody out for like 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I thought you were just spamming. Apparently they just spam sevens.
Completely neglected those rabbits. So much that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible. And my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you."
Then why didn't you feed the rabbits? What's wrong with you? This is insane. Yeah, there were rabbits dying in my house for a year. There was nothing I could do about it. I couldn't, like, you know, call someone to come take them away. There was just like dying rabbits in my living room. It was super stressful on me. Do you have any idea how much stress it puts on me that multiple rabbits have died in my house? It's actually haunted now. We tried to sell it, but they had to do an exorcism to remove the spirits.
77777777777.
He finally stopped the donation. That's amazing.
I didn't even know there was TTS going on.
What do you mean you didn't know? Oh my god, that's so funny, dude. I can't stop. This is insane. He didn't know this whole time.
Hold on one sec.
Dude, he's so mad. This is amazing. Dude, this is paranormal activity. He's seen his death right now. He's trying to change it. Happy Halloween, guys. Holy fuck, dude.
I recommend watching
Thank you for
Nicholas
hitting the goal.
DeOrio's latest video.
I think that for him to come back, they should have to like reenact Saw. And if he survives, then he could have a career.
Here is a video up close of Emeru's rabbits.
God, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What is this? What is this, dude? This looks like fucking rice. Is this rice?
These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care.
Okay, bro. Dude, why are you... Dude, you filmed this? This is your house.
She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't.
You sat around and let them die.
People who came to my house knew that they were neglected.
Why did nobody do... Dude, your house is literally Twitch. People came to my house. There were rabbits dying. Nothing could be done. What the f... Okay, dude, I didn't... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die.
Dude, you left them to die. You all left them to die. Wasn't this like a team house?
And I'm not going to sit
Dude, the OTK rabbit mill.
here and have her pretend she didn't.
I noticed the lack of evidence. I don't even... It just looks like there's poo. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's fucking disgusting.
Is the giant black mist on the right? Is that mites? Dude, this guy was filming a documentary on the dying rabbits to expose his girlfriend with. This is so fucking crazy. Dude, all of these... Dude, this guy's recording this. Like, if these rabbits die, this is going to be great for when we inevitably break up. Why would you record this and do nothing with this information? Is that poo or food? Well, I guess for rabbits, I guess it's both. I'm sorry, bro. This looks like fucking... This looks like Chinese food. Like, this looks like fucking rice.
This is a video from my own brother. I didn't record this. These are mites all around her cage.
I didn't see the mites. It looks like shit. They're not even...
These are mites all around her cage.
There's nothing moving.
My own brother.
Nicholas
I didn't record this.
Keffels appreciated this.
I don't see anything moving in this video. Do you see anything moving?
Video from my own brother. I didn't record this. These are mites all around her cage.
Yeah, it looks like a plate of like mostly eaten Chinese food.
The cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt bad, and my brother once came over and said that if I marry her...
Dude, Hassan Piker is like, holy shit, thank God, dude. At least I didn't have rabbits at the OTK house.
Completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many died just over a year or two of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt bad, and my...
My cleaning ladies would clean the rabbits? You have paid people to come clean your house? What, dude? All these people are completely worthless to society. Oh my god, dude. This is actually the most first world The cleaning ladies would just clean it because they felt bad.
My brother once came over and said that if I marry her, he'll never forgive me. In fact...
Dude, they felt bad. The rest of the house was like, if they die, they die.
When Maya came over during my cancellation, she actually commented on Emeru's rabbits and said, "These rabbits are completely neglected and this is disgusting." Emeru wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became so bad that we started to have the rabbits just eat outside.
Dude, the smell of the dying rabbits in our living room became so bad, we put them outside. There's nobody here who has the ability to make any decisions. The rabbits were destined to die. They were placed in this house, and they were forced to die. This is so beyond parody. They kicked the rabbits. The rabbits smelled so bad, we sent them outside. They're outdoor rabbits now. Dude, this is like tactical animal abuse.
Told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water. Because they are her responsibility.
Dude, there's rain.
Instead,
happening?
these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with...
Why the fuck are they outside? What would water have done for them? What the fuck? Dude, these rabbits are insane. They went weeks without food. They were sat out in 100-degree sun. They had no water. Dude, these fucking rabbits. I can't believe they lasted a year.
No food or water or anything.
Dude, the rabbits went weeks without water. They saw God. The God
Nicholas
came
the
down
goat,
and
thank you for the $5, my man.
Most of the time being in
So we kicked them out of our house.
cages with no bedding besides poop all over the place. Emmy didn't care. She was...
You guys is so fucking... This is insane. Is there anyone who's watched this? I'm like, dude, holy shit. Dude, I can't. This actually just fucks me so hard. This fucks me so bad. Okay, the only thing I saw... I fucking shit you not. I shit you not. I read somebody in our Discord server and they said, oh.
What's the name of the guy?
You know, something seems sniffy. Something seems fucked up about this
Oreo.
Emiru situation. I can't put my finger on it, but if she is an animal abuser, I would say that she's probably just as bad. Is that guy smoking crack? Guys, this was a coordinated effort by a team of people to let these rabbits die. Everybody kind of just locked arms and said, well, there's nothing we can do. Send them outside. Somebody literally wrote in my fucking server, they're like, well, if she neglects her animals, I'd say it's just as bad. I'm like, first of all, if he sexually assaulted her, I don't think that's even the case. What is this? I was fighting about this today. What is this obsession to just go, well, two people are bad for independent reasons, therefore they're just as bad as each other? Why does it have to be a tier list? Why can't we just critique individual action? That's something that always pisses me off. It's like people are seeking another reason to say, oh, it's a nothing burger.
Sit inside and play...
Oh, this person's an animal abuser. Therefore, the guy who allegedly sexually assaulted him, yeah, fuck that. Who cares?
League of
What
Legends
is Bunty King to you?
A person? All day.
Who is Bunty
And what
King?
this showed me...
Nicholas
is,
DeOrio.
Yeah, dude.
My wife bought the cats, so now that she is pregnant and can't change the litter, I will just let them bath in their filth. When CPS comes, I'll blame the pregnant lady.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter. Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Dude, the rabbit came over, hopped on over, and was like, please, sir, can you fill our water? And then he looked at him dead in the eyes and goes, there's a real God out there and a real devil.
Nicholas the goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
You were brought up as pieces of shit. And that's because the people out there who are better than you are better than you.
is that I don't want her to be my children's mother, and I couldn't see myself marrying her.
Why the fuck? Yeah, I can't see. Why would you marry someone who like literally neglects animals? Like, you. This is. Oh, dude, wait, hold on. Dude, this is like, dude, the brother going, hey, Mizkif, could you like do me a favor? Could you potentially, I guess, like feed the rabbits? I mean, I know like it's obviously Emiru's rabbit, like it's her responsibility, but like, could you please feed the rabbit? And the rabbit hops over. Yeah. Dude, you know, dude. Mizkif, can you please feed the rabbits?
I recommend
Thank
watching
you.
Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
I want to emphasize that, if this is true, he allowed this to happen and passively observed the situation in his own house to utilize the information of the situation as ammunition
He so
for
fucking
character
did.
assassination.
He literally
right now.
did. He literally did. Thank
I
you.
recommend watching Nicholas.
Dude, the little rabbit walks over like, please, sir, can we have some water? And then all of a sudden, and then he just responds back.
And I want all the little men to know something. You were brought up as pieces of shit.
and you thought you could dominate everybody because you were so insecure. And you thought people that were better than you were bad because they were better than you, and they were building a stairway to heaven for you. And so now you've started fights with people that are gonna break every bone in your body. So when you metaphysically have had your sternum broken and your ribs broken and your little neck strung up, you remember that you ran into real men and we kicked your ass. Now I'm done till tomorrow. I'm gonna turn it over to Darren McBreen and Owen Schroyer. But make no mistake, this is real. This is the InfoWar.
Dude, the fucking rabbits, this is insane.
Fights from these times started to get worse. I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I would use her for content, but after stream would want to be alone. I didn't know how to break up with her or end things. She was a co-owner of my org, the only person I knew. And
oh my God, wait, you can't lie about this. You literally can't lie about this. We have you in writing begging for her to come back for 7 months. You literally can't lie about this.
the strain of the relationship and hiding the relationship was really taking a toll on me.
Did you even watch what she said?
On top of that, the stalkers were getting worse. One stalker came to my house, and I had to point a gun at him for 30 minutes until the cops came.
Wait, he didn't watch the video. Oh my God. He didn't watch, he would have addressed what Emiru said, but she literally preempted this.
These stalkers are no joke, and the pressure from the relationship, the anger I felt, and the stalkers.
Guys, for those just joining us, Emiru already clarified that he never pointed the gun. That was the roommate, Bonnie. And it hasn't been disputed, but he's not even acknowledging that. He's just repeating himself.
And the stalkers as a whole really made us lash out at each other. She would tell me that she doesn't realize what she's doing, that she didn't understand what she was doing wrong. But I would constantly tell her on and off stream.
So you're just straight up victim blaming her. Like you're saying like you have a really stalkable face. Like I understand why men would stalk you.
That she needs to do more because these stalkers are getting worse. I know I wasn't perfect with my language or tone throughout this entire relationship. I know I wasn't. And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole.
Wait. Hold on. You need to stop wearing pajamas in your pajamas immediately. And you need to stop being stalked right now, or I don't think there's going to be a future. Also, Sparkles has died. That is the 11th rabbit to die in this house. What is wrong with this guy?
Stop talking about past relationships. And yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with...
He let her rabbits die. Like, he participated in the death of the rabbits. I think I could say that. That's pretty fair. He demanded that she must unpajama immediately, okay? This is just, like, comical. Does he think that this is going to help him, I guess? Like, do you think that, like... How many women here are listening going, God, this is a man, you know?
Specific people.
This is a real man.
This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I didn't want some man...
Dude, I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I told her to stop posting videos online because she's so fucking stalkable. I did not want her to get assaulted. I didn't want her to get hurt. That's why I said your pajama radius has become way too large in this house.
And to do something to her when I'm not there, and I wanted to keep her safe. And I know with...
Fuck were you gonna do about it? Run the other way?
How my mental was and who I was back...
This is a fucking horror... Dude, this is lights out, but instead of the guy driving off and getting the police, he just never comes back.
Then that I didn't do everything right. I know I could have done better, and I'm sorry. I know I was controlling, and I should have just ended the fucking relationship, but I was so confused as a person. And I'm sorry I didn't...
Well, he did threaten to kill himself, and I'd say he's probably following through with it right now. Well, you don't realize it's actually his career suicide note.
I'm sorry, I think it's got to this fucking point, man.
Dude, that was so... Dude, he's not... Dude, this is insane. This is actually comical. Well, can we hear that one more time, dude?
I'm sorry, I think it's got to this fucking point, man.
Dude, he's not even... His eyes aren't even red. He's...
The last 9 months of this relationship, things got extremely fucking toxic. I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together or if we weren't around. She always wanted me to drive over to her house, but I never wanted to because I wanted to be alone. And that increased our fights. But the stalker...
Why did you go? Well, I guess I have to go sleep with my girlfriend now. Why? Just don't go.
Stalkers continued, and I got even...
Yo, Billy Mitchell, what's up?
More stressed. They started to take pictures of me whenever I would drive to her house. Sorry.
What's he doing now? Did he get the call?
They knew my every movement. I couldn't take it.
Oh, sorry, it was muted. He should have pulled a Rich Campbell and unplugged everything.
Between the rabbits, the stalkers, and the overall ability to handle situations with each other, I knew this wouldn't last. But I didn't know how to get out of the relationship. She did not...
This is Mizkif. He's about to explain how he did/didn't sexually assault someone. I'm really excited to see where this goes because he has bombed the first 21 minutes here and he hasn't actually gotten to the reason why anyone is watching.
Not want to move out. As for me telling Cheddar to leave my house, he was swatting at Chompy constantly and making him bleed. I not only was the one that wanted her to move out first, I was the one that wanted the cat out of the house because he was attacking
Dude, how many pets does this fucking family have, bro? How many pets are in this one house?
My cat.
I didn't know OTK is a fucking zoo.
Every month went by the last year, and our fights started to get louder. We were breaking up with each other almost weekly. Fights were getting more aggressive, and shouting began to increase. I was not perfect, and I reflect on those situations with poor taste.
Yo, fake name, thank you for the gifted.
Self. I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Dude, there's no fucking way. Dude, he didn't just say that. He didn't just say that. He did not just say that.
Throw clothes or that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or...
There's no fucking way. I'm sorry. Am I retarded? Are we retarded? Is there something wrong with society? Emmy was she was also violent towards me. She would lob Kirby plushes at me while I punched through the drywall in our house. She would throw clothes at me while I created the doggy door with my anger.
So violent. She would throw...
Hey, why is the doggy door waist high?
Clothes or plushies at me, and I...
This is so ridiculous, dude. This is actually fucking psychotic.
Punched holes, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me.
I really like you.
And I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. I one time did say I was going to kill myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times. She would constantly say she's going to kill herself in arguments, and I have a picture where while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers who came to my house while she was in Kansas, she told me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening.
To you, Nick? I really like you.
This guy is mentally disabled. That was the best example that you could provide. She's terrified of a stalker coming into her house that you're pointing a gun at, and she said she was going to kill herself?
Nicholas DeOrio.
Did he just... What? Dude, there's no way. There's no fucking way.
I always do the possible.
He literally, she said she's going to kill herself because a stalker broke in and you had to point a gun at her, a gun at the stalker. And you said you were going to kill herself because, checks notes, she had more viewers than you on a Rush stream.
You claim to care about rape,
Holy
and you're hyping
fuck,
up a
dude.
who has a segment on a show
We gotta
called
hear that one
Ultimate
more
Rape
time.
Review.
One more time. I gotta hear this one more time.
Bang.
Clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the wall.
This might be the greatest clip in drama. I'm gonna let this run. I'm gonna kill this for 2 seconds, and I'm gonna let this run unaltered. Stand back and stand by. The greatest response in YouTube history.
Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. I one time did say I was going to kill myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times. She would constantly say she's going to kill herself in arguments, and I have a picture where while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers who came to my house while she was in Kansas, she told me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard in YouTube drama history. That is the worst string of words that I have ever heard. Billy's asking, did she show supporting evidence? Yes, she showcased a ton of Discord DMs, showcasing an entire argument they were having, essentially saying that she is not supposed to, like, what is it? I forgot the essentially, she was, like, making him look bad by playing too well on streams or whatever, or World of Warcraft, like, I guess doing it in a way that would be comparable to him, so everyone's gonna say, Mizkif is bad, Emiru is good. Mizkif is worse than Emiru at video games. So he said he was going to kill himself. And then he slammed the door and then walked and leered through the window and then kept slamming doors that could audibly be heard on stream while it was happening. And he is comparing that scenario where he freaked out over a video game to a situation where there's a gunman in the house, an armed gunman coming to kill her.
I'm just going to leak everything because I don't really care. This is the situation. I told her that a stalker's at the house. I'm freaking out. What is happening? Can you call me? I'll call you.
Oh my god, it gets worse. He's leaking the messages. Oh my god, Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He thinks he looks good here. So this is Emiru saying, I'm freaking out. What's happening? I'm so confused. Call me when you can. I'll call back later. I feel like shit right now. I literally want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel so alone and like a problem. So he's acting like this is emotional manipulation. There's an armed gunman that came to kill her in their house. It says to Emmy, not from. Yeah, but the gray means from. Blue is to.
I literally want to kill.
It's an iPhone. The gray is
myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel so alone and like a problem. So just want to show this. She was also using the I want to kill myself a lot in our situation and relationship.
There's no way that you couldn't find a better example than this one. Bro, your first example has to be your best. This is the worst example that you could muster up. This is actually fucking crazy.
This is while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers.
Yeah, I mean...
This stalker who was at my house...
Wait, check the date? Where is the date? I'm not seeing it on my end.
His background picture was Emiru, and when he talked to the cops, he was in love with her and thought that she was talking to him. It is disgusting what these stalkers can...
Dude, she's not... Dude, this is what Dan Clancy meant by you have to moderate your chat more.
And do. I will say
Dude,
this.
you have to moderate your chat more so the stalkers don't come and harass you in real life.
The fact that this guy came to my house and the result of it was a cop brought him down the street to a QT, which is a 7-Eleven, 15 minutes away, and that's all they did, is terrifying for these girls and terrifying for the situation.
Unironically, the funniest thing about this whole situation is it echoes how Dan Clancy essentially victim blamed Emiru last week. That's the funniest part. It literally echoes Dan Clancy also victim blaming.
In general.
Thank you for hitting the goal. You guys have earned another goal.
Sorry. I knew that the relationship wasn't healthy at this point. I knew we had to end it and soon. One day, Emmy posted a very provocative picture, one that she knew I would hate, and she posted it to make me upset. She admitted that she made me upset with it, and we got into a heated argument. And I...
Wait. All right, this is really giving me some... Dude, every sentence is another flag.
Broke up with her.
There's a flag on the play.
We broke up for about a month, then got back together because we thought we can make it work. We went to get food.
So wait, when she's wearing PJs, it's a problem. When she dresses like how she wants and posts a picture, like how... dude... All right, I want to say this without sounding like a fucking freak. How bad is this fucking picture, actually? Is it just a normal picture that, like, influencers post on social media? Or is there, like, really something happening?
Food at BJ's, a common place where we would get food. And then we went back...
Because I think it would be funnier if it's just, like, a generic Instagram selfie.
...to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with it.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're getting... Okay, this is it. This is it, guys. This is the moment we've been waiting for. All right, hold on.
We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong.
All right, we've now heard this story from two different perspectives. In Emiru's perspective, she was sobbing. In Mizkif's perspective, it was just casual making out.
Or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house.
So he's just not mentioning whether there was crying involved or anything. Let me hear this one more time.
At BJ's, a common place where we would get food. And then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong, or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then.
Wait, so you left because you thought you did something wrong. That's why you left, and you didn't even say sorry. And now you're apologizing today. Okay, whatever.
But we got back together.
So he's just saying she wasn't crying, or he's not mentioning that part that they were, because again, putting your hand down a crying girl's pants is like an insane fucking thing. I didn't expect him to try to tank through it. It's interesting that he's not even acknowledging that was the claim.
Together soon afterwards. And during those last few months,
he's not denying it. He's not acknowledging it. It could be a lie by omission.
Where we were fighting. We were still fighting, but it did feel
like he made reference to her fucking statement already once, despite the fact that it kind of seems like he hasn't watched it.
Like the relationship had good progress, and we were both agreed we need to talk about our future. Since it's been 3 years, we should see what we want, and Emmy had an idea to write down everything we wanted on paper. I'm going to let everyone know that what I'm about to say is very true. This is exactly what happened, and she cannot argue this. One day after...
Wait, hold on. I'm going
to let everyone know that what I'm about to say is very true.
Iconic quote from someone telling the truth.
On paper. I'm going to let everyone know that what I'm about to say is very true.
Dude, me before I tell a lie?
This is exactly what happened, and she cannot argue this. One day after staying over Emiru's house, Emiru made me breakfast, and she wrote down everything she wanted. She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her. And she wants kids with me in the next 5 years. And I just looked at this letter that was staring in front of me, and I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship.
Dude, she comes up to you and goes, I would like to have kids with you in a few years. And he's like, I'm actually ending this now.
That our trust had completely died, and that we had so many issues that I couldn't deal with it, and I was not mentally well. I walked away. I went to her door, and as I opened it, the last words I ever heard her say is, "Don't go. I love you."
I thought we got a quote that wasn't those words. Am I wrong? Yeah, this is like Cartman. It sounds like they're just... I don't... This is the Cartman skit from the beginning of the stream. This is insane.
That week, I made flights to Japan.
I guess maybe you guys should sue each other so we find out what happened.
Because I didn't want to sit around and wait to possibly get back together again.
Dude, we got into a small breakup because we break up like once a week anyway. So I went east. Dude, we literally have this guy in plain English saying I broke up because I felt like I didn't get to live in my 30s. He meant 20s, and he wanted to go fuck a bunch of women. And then he literally flew to Japan. We read messages where he's like, I wanted to fuck more women. And he immediately went east, yeah.
I have never talked to her in person since.
I don't believe him.
Messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been...
Wait, I've never talked to her in person since... And then he says numerous times, not acting like it was like 40 messages over 7 months.
Talked to her in person since. I have messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared because I didn't know what was going on. Nobody was talking to me or contacting me.
Yeah, but what about all the points where you begged for her back?
I have had so much regret. Times where I wanted to go back.
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't have to be like, oh yeah, I didn't really think this guy was telling the truth before. No, I think you can pretty much establish him as a liar from this video, right?
Times where I've drunk messaged her love letters, as you saw on stream.
Oh, dude, it was just drunk, dude.
But after 10 months, I know we're much better off without each other. I did see her at a party once at Simply's house. The house was very small, and I opened the door, I said whoops, and proceeded to talk in the other room about what I
Don't we have, like, actual people who have said that he was looking for her opening up all the doors?
possibly did.
I guess that's more to be heard by people who speak up then. It's kind of his story against hers, unless more people, I guess, pipe up about it.
Did wrong, and began to bawl out and be depressed because I just saw my ex-girlfriend. I want to make it very clear. I was not following her, nor lingering around her. I was with others the entire night.
I was not following her. I just drunk texted her for 7 consecutive months.
The house is about 2,000 square feet with about 50 people there.
Across like 5 social media sites.
I, of course, was near her, but I was never following her. This year has been very hard for me, and I'm sure for her. I even went to Japan and drank every single night just to sleep. Going from being with each other for 3 years straight and trauma bonding to be completely alone is such a difficult thing for both of us. I began therapy in February of this year.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Dude, there it is. There it is, dude. I'm better now.
Therapy, something she recommended me.
I will not elaborate. I went to therapy. I'm better now. I will not elaborate.
When we were dating. I'm very happy to say that I feel better than ever. And I
literally called this at the beginning of the fucking episode. Guys, I went to therapy. I will not elaborate. I am a better person now. You must agree with these facts as they've been presented to you.
Me when we were dating. I'm very happy to say that I feel better than ever, and I've gotten a lot of the stress I've had away. I've also moved from Austin myself, and I've had a lot of trauma.
Dude, fuck the concept of therapy for influencers. All of them do this. They all do this. I have been to therapy. I will not elaborate. I will not tell you anything that happened. I will not tell you what I took from it or blah, blah, blah. I went to therapy. I'm good now. Please leave me alone.
Lingering from there as a whole, and I feel a lot better from that. I truly hope nothing but the best for Emmy. I know she said a lot of these things today, and I do believe a lot of them were false, but I do hope nothing.
Are you going to start arguing them?
But the best for her. And I'm sorry that any of this happened.
Was your girlfriend crying when you stuck your hand down her pants? Or sorry, your ex-girlfriend. Was your ex-girlfriend crying when you stuck your hand down her pants? That's all I want to hear. I want you to look into the camera to answer that question. That's the one thing I want to know.
We're in this situation, and I hope that she can move on.
Fousey was in therapy. I'm just saying, dude. Thank you, Grassroots Hedgemon. I'm sorry, it was muted again. For Fousey, I'm never going to forget this. I literally shook that guy's hand in Nashville. I looked him in the eyes. I said, yo, I'm glad that I'm glad that you got your shit back together. Good shit, man, or something like that. And then literally 3 days later was the airport incident. I'm not even kidding. I literally shook this guy's hand and I told him congratulations on fixing everything. And within 3 days, the airport incident happened.
We're in a toxic relationship.
And his career was completely destroyed.
I saw that. I've realized over the years of two.
What if Bo Blacks goes to therapy? No, bro, I would lose it.
I saw that. I've realized over the years of 2 relationships now online that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself. I've been single for the past 10 months, and I plan to stay that way. I'm continuing to go to therapy.
Dude, he's just fucking through the East, bro. He's going to keep flying to different East countries. I plan to not be in a relationship.
And work on myself, not just for me, but for the people around me. Okay.
Wait, that was the whole statement? That was it? That's what he wrote?
If you're wondering if it's scripted, the answer is, of course it is. I wrote it out because...
Dude, he's acting like this is a smart power play when he's literally still knee-jerk reacting. He probably wrote it 14 minutes before he clicked the live button.
Cannot freeball this. This is a very serious situation.
This script did not exist an hour before he hit go live. I cannot simply believe that would happen.
I want to make this real.
The mouth noises, I'm sorry, bro. It's him.
And that's it. Okay?
He just keeps fucking lip smacking.
I am going to stand up for myself. I am going to defend myself in these situations. I am not going away. I have no plans to go away. And I believe a lot of the situations today were absolutely exaggerated.
Are you going to elaborate on them?
I have dozens of photos and videos.
Release them.
Calls and messages as well.
Then why didn't you take the time to make this properly? If there's actually... Dude, you have calls? Wait, why did you open with, did you record me, Emmy? And he has fucking files on top of files to drop on her?
If she has them. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days of other...
Oh my god, this is insane.
People of other things. I have a lot of messages that
He's literally going... He's destroying Twitch. This is so fucking funny.
That I'm going to expose as time goes on, because...
Nick, you need to go shake his hand so he leaves.
I do believe that this is a time to go fucking buck wild. But I want to make it very clear.
Okay.
When it comes to Emaru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan.
It's a quote.
My plan for myself was very simple. If Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back. That's it. I never had a plan in my life to go...
Yeah, that was kind of what was said.
Go after her or do anything. It was...
You've made a verbal threat.
If she ever said anything...
You're acknowledging that you made a verbal threat, which is literally why you're in this situation, right?
I would say something as well. And that's completely...
Dude, why does Destiny do this? The rat fuck that he is. Why does Mizkif do this? Every time someone gets exposed, they're like, I know all the secrets of all the sex offenders that are at Twitch right now, and I could leak a bunch of stuff. It's like, all of you guys are just outing yourself for protecting these people. Like, what is this? Like, oh, dude, I know shit on everybody here. It's like, does everybody just cover for sex offenders? Like, what are you guys doing? What the fuck happens at these meet and greets?
Understandable.
Dude, the Twitch elite, they're all just like crazy sex offenders.
Can you clarify what, if anything, was said to her team at TwitchCon? I said that if she goes after me, then I will go nuclear. And that is exactly what I said.
Bro, it's not exactly what you said, because she literally listed every single thing in this response and preemptively responded to it while also levying shots. There's no fucking way that you didn't mention the rabbits to her. You're lying right now, or she wouldn't have known to talk about it.
And that's what's going to happen. Because you can't mess with me anymore.
She gave a clear fucking statement that aligned directly with what you'd go on to say.
I don't have anything to lose. I'm sorry, I don't. Go after me all you want. I have nothing to lose. And I will say this proudly.
He's just straight up admitting to, like, blackmail. Like,
Emaru abused those rabbits. She did. And if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to say that she didn't abuse those rabbits at my house, you're lying. You know she did.
You guys all collectively let these animals die in your living room. And then when you were faced with the fact that they smelled so bad because they were being neglected, you put them outside to die.
She abused those rabbits and she let them outside. And it's disgusting. And I didn't want to bring this up ever. This was not something I planned on bringing up.
Why? Why? There was a serial animal abuser living in your house. Why?
In my life.
Dude, this is the TwitchCon way. Smile, wave, and look away.
But it's something that...
Do not concern yourself with the dying animals in the living room.
She claims that she didn't do.
This is how so many people get raped on this fucking site. This is how so many people get This is how there's so many pedophiles start fucking coming through here. Dude, nobody fucking says shit.
And people are trying to defend her from that. Like Asmongold, where he says that one of her rabbits she took and brought around. What about the other 6 rabbits that died? As for what happened with me and Emaru, it is a very...
I still don't see any proof of the rabbit abuse.
I mentally have been...
I don't know what the fuck he even showed. It looked like fucking rice.
Fucked up for years.
He's like, these are maggots or something, and they're not even moving.
And I'm very proud of myself for working on myself. And I think leaving Austin was the best thing, not just for me, but for everyone around me.
I agree. Finally, we agree on something.
I do believe that.
You should go east and hang out with Legal Mindset.
I fucked up a lot. And I'm never going to not admit that. And I realized I need to be alone. I never got kicked out of Austin, Texas. I left myself.
What happened to your eyebrow? Did you shave off half of like your, what is that? Yeah, why did so many people cover for this guy for so long? Yeah, why is he admitting to protecting alleged animal abuse? Bro, this statement is literally protecting abusers that he's claiming that he could expose. He's not only did he sweep for animal abuse and let animals die in his house, he is actively sweeping for potential abusers right now that he's claiming he knows about. Dude, his eyebrow is balding. Dude, do you know it would be so fucking funny? You know if you get these hair things, right? Like the hair still, like outside of where the hair thing is, it still starts balding, right? Like you're still going back farther. You have to stay on all these drugs and shit apparently. Dude, could you imagine if he starts balding again and the new hair falls out? Holy fuck, dude, that would be funny. I don't know if it works like that. I want him to lose his hair again.
You're still mentally fucked? I am.
You should have to shave your head for this.
I'm absolutely mentally fucked. I have been slowly working on it. I do feel like I've been getting better. I feel like I'm very calm right now. I don't feel stressed. I don't even feel angry. I feel that every day I'm trying to learn more and more and do better.
Yeah, I don't care.
But I'm going to stand up for myself in a lot of these situations because a lot of it was not true. And I don't like that she was portraying that it was just me who was at fault.
Well, okay, well, here's a good idea. You want to start getting some good graces? You want people to treat you better? I got one for you. Why don't you admit the parts that are true? If you're saying a lot of it's not true, then what did you do wrong? Why don't you establish this by giving us something to work with here? Why don't you try to like, okay, well, I can make a concession on X, Y, and Z, right? Like I don't know.
It was a toxic relationship, and that's what it was.
He's now cutting to the part where the people who watch it go, oh, they're just too toxic. But he's trying to like instill that. I make that call, asshole. You don't make that call. I make that call.
Nick just started insulting
Why was viewership so important? I will bluntly say this.
People like this end up alone. He literally covered up Saw. He's a literal monster and predator.
Dude, I prefer Pokemon Za instead of Pokemon Saw.
And why was viewership so important? I will bluntly say this, and I'm very honest. I was, and I still am, but I very much was someone that was massively obsessed with streaming and viewership.
Holy shit, he's admitting it. He's admitting it's real. Oh, God. He's admitting his tantrum over his fucking girlfriend's views is real.
And when my cancellation happened, and even before it, I mean, it's something you guys know. I've been massively obsessed with streaming and viewership over the years.
Really?
And it's disgusting.
And do you know what else is massive?
Oh my God, dude.
Massively obsessed with streaming and viewership over the years, and it's disgusting, and it has ruined my fucking life.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Thank you, Fake Man. Yeah, dude. I picked that up from my boy Toastify. The viewership obsession is honestly one of the more disturbing elements. Yeah, dude, could you imagine having a mental breakdown because you're losing the Rust viewership race?
DeOrio's latest video.
And slamming doors and pouting like a fucking pathetic child. Cry, you little fucking freak.
It is something that I am envious of others. I am angry at others because of
Wait,
it.
I'm sorry. Has your therapy and cocktail of drugs not fixed this problem for you?
Appreciated the shout out.
Well, I mean, good thing you don't have to be competitive
As a
anymore.
viewer of Mizkif back before all of the Adriana stuff, Mizkif had connections being part of OTK. I think he leveraged that against people, and people defended him to get in his good graces for viewer growth. Pos.
Yeah, he is a pos. I agree with you.
It makes me jealous when I see others doing well, and it has.
Does that mean he really went 150 miles per hour because Mr. Beast didn't collaborate with him?
Made me realize that I am I'm never happy for someone else if they're doing much better than me.
Tweet
You guys know this is true if you watch my old stream. I've always
appreciated the shout out.
That's so fucking funny.
Been this way. I've been very envious of other people, and it's a problem. It's a serious. I'm definitely way better than I was now, or I am now, but it's a serious problem that I am still working on to this day. I am not perfect, and I fucked up with that. I've been this way for a very fucking long time, where I'm a competitive dude, and I think I'm very competitive with streaming because I really care about it a lot. I've sunk my whole life into this thing. So Did you really drive 150 miles an hour?
Oh my god, he's actually going to answer this. No, I actually drove 133. My car doesn't even do that. It only goes to 145. Oh no, it's an Audi R8. Wait, that's actually like probably very attainable.
Did you really drive 150 miles an hour? I'm going to say this very clear. If you know me in Austin, Texas, I drive fast everywhere.
Oh no, man. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, that's not the right answer. That's the oh my god, no. There's no. That's not the right answer. That's not the right answer, my guy. Holy shit, dude. That's not the right answer.
If you know me in Austin, Texas, I drive fast everywhere. I drive fast literally.
Yeah, he did it.
Everywhere. I'm in an Audi R8 in Austin.
Dude, he's flexing his fucking shitty car.
In Texas, where the
god,
freeways
dude.
are open. I drive fast all the time. I do. I don't even remember what situation she was talking about.
This is insane, bro. So this guy's like, yeah, I drove 150 miles an hour. In fact, I endanger the lives of everyone on the road every single day. I go on this fucking, what is it, like 65 mile per hour, whatever the fuck it is in Texas. I drive 150 miles per hour every day.
I mean, we were in cars with each other all the time. I remember one time when she was picking me up from the airport and she was in her blue Corvette. And
well, at least we know that this could abruptly end at any given moment.
Started insulting me viciously.
At least we could find solace in the fact that this could abruptly end, hopefully with no one else being harmed. Holy shit, dude, that's insane.
She started the speed when we were on a straightaway when she was getting mad, and she stayed quiet.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
Oh, she has sped one. It's 75 in Texas. Over here, it's 55.
I don't remember the exact speed she got up to, but we were definitely flying.
Yeah, again, like, if he mixed skillets, I hope there's no other car in the way. And I also hope that Fortnite does the right thing and puts the Audi R8 in the game. I would sell so many of those. All right. This is like a Hassan Piker.
But I'll say this as well. I have no problem admitting fault. The person that I was during that relationship, and I would say the Mizkif in Austin, Texas, is fucking disgusting. I hated myself. I hated this person.
You kind of suck right now, dude.
That just sat there all day, stressed and angry and mad at the fucking world. I hated being this upset person because I know you are who you hang out with. And I definitely changed Emmy in a lot of ways and made her very stressed as well. And mentally, the situations we were in, it just cataclysmed both of us.
She was so fucking stalkable. There was nothing that we could do to save this relationship.
A very toxic person, and I knew I needed to get out, so I broke up with her. In fact, I broke up with her twice. The first time I broke up with her, I really thought it was over. And the second time I broke up with her...
Dude, I gotta play it again. I gotta play it again. I have to play it again.
German cars are speed capped at 155 miles per hour usually. I have a very elderly Chevy that would take that Audi for a walk if it wanted.
Hold on, I gotta play this one more time. Dude, this is literally what we just watched. It's actually, like, so accurate.
Hey, babe, how you doing?
Oh, hey, baby, what's going on?
We still on for recess?
Yep, I'll be there.
Okay, babe, love you.
I thought you said you broke up with Hattie.
Nah.
I decided to give her one more chance. But you said she was mentally abusive. She is mentally abusive. So then why did you take her back? Because she said she was gonna kill herself, alright?
That's the Mizkif video. And then now if you go back, this is literally the stream we just watched.
Hey, Stan.
Yeah?
Can I talk to you about Eric?
Cartman? Okay.
I just want to make sure he's alright.
What do you mean?
I don't even know if I should be saying this, but Eric said he was thinking about killing himself.
What?
We broke up, and he called saying he was about to do it. I'm still really scared for him.
Wait, Cartman said he was gonna kill himself?
I'll send you the voicemail if you promise.
Dude, he's actually Cartman. He's legitimately fucking Cartman. This is insane.
It was forever.
Apparently everybody in the Twitter video changed their Twitter profile pictures to their individual characters. That's so fucking funny.
I did message her a lot afterward.
Dude, like, even the people who are associated don't believe him.
Primarily for OTK stuff, but there were times where I did want to go back to her. I'm not going to pretend I didn't. I was drunk. I thought I needed to. but
7 months across multiple social media sites.
Yeah. That's it. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about.
Yeah, and that is not water, bro. The water allegations, I don't believe them.
Leak something? No, not today.
What do you mean? Oh my god, this guy literally came with nothing.
This is something
He's trying to act like he's the fucking ringleader. He's got no idea what he's doing.
I think that we went over, and I am glad that it is out there what I just said. And
you are? You're you're really glad this is over? This has all been... That's so funny.
That's it. So, that's it. I said what I had to say. I appreciate you guys listening.
Holy fuck, dude.
I will be back.
I can't believe it. This might be the worst
anytime
fucking...
soon.
This might be the worst one.
But I'm going to go relax. It's been a pretty rough day. No, we're not doing top 500.
This might be one of the worst responses I've ever seen. Look, a bad response doesn't mean you're automatically guilty, but I'm not feeling really good about Mizkif right now.
Okay. All right. That's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I will keep defending myself.
Please, I beg of you. Can you do it for like another month? Specifically through the month of November? Oh, I would hate it if you posted more videos throughout the entire month of November. Holy fuck, dude. Holy shit. Mizkif downplays the threats that he made and admits that he told Emiru's employees at TwitchCon that he would go nuclear on her if she exposed that he was abusive towards her. Kind of weird to go through the stress and effort of hiding your relationship from not only your fans, but other streamers and friends for years, only for it to end up like this. Responding to allegations by admitting to them is a novel idea. He's playing 4D chess, except he is by himself, picking his nose while licking boogers off the wall. I was expecting a back and forth situation, but this guy is admitting to everything and saying that he'll go after people if they say anything more.
Nicholas DeOrio.
This might be one of the worst responses I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of bad ones. Towards the end, he was acting like he pulled off some rhetorical masterclass when I think he just made a complete fool of himself and made everything worse. I think it's often the case that people in these types of positions mistake their success for raw intelligence, that they can outmaneuver their way out of any situation. It's hard to watch this stream without feeling secondhand embarrassment because he's so clearly out of cards to play and too up his own ass to realize it, still believing that he is successfully pulling the wool over people's eyes, while the lowest form of humans cheer him on in the chat, while the general public remains disgusted at who he's been exposed to be. Why does he keep cooking himself? It's so clear now this guy has zero impulse control. I think he has actual mental health issues, and I don't care if he does. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can call it ableist, you can call it whatever you want. If you have mental illness or whatever, if you have mental issues that cause you to act like this at the detriment to others, then you don't belong here. Sorry. There are probably other things that you could do and make a lot of money and be very successful, but ultimately if you're damaging other people because you can't get help, I think that you should be gone. He started the stream by saying that most of what Emmy said was false, and then he says, that most of what Emmy says is false, why would he need to threaten her to keep her from talking about any of it? He didn't abuse? Okay. So anyway, are the plushies safe from Mizkif now? Hopefully Bonnie can protect them. Mental illness doesn't mean evil. No, it doesn't. And you could be a good person whose mental illness is harming other people. You don't belong here. Unfortunately, if you're harming other people in the social space because you're mentally ill and you're lashing out and harming other people, then you don't belong here. Unfortunately. Does Mizkif know that that responding immediately to accusations that had literal months of planning would have always been a bad idea? Since his response is basically, yeah, I did that shit, I don't think it matters. Again, like, unfortunately, you can't control yourself, which is fine. And I mean, I don't hold it against you personally, but if you're putting other people in harm's way, then, I mean, yeah, there are unfortunately other factors here at play than just, like, my opinion on you as a person, you know? Emmy threw plushies at me, the nuclear question. Yeah, you are responsible for the control of your mental illness, and it's like the really sad times where you can't control it and you don't really have any options. Like, I feel bad for that, but ultimately, like, if this guy is legitimately mentally ill, I like, there's nothing I can do. He should be cast out of his social circles. He should be ridiculed. He should be hated. Not because he's mentally ill, but because of the things he's done while he's been mentally ill. It's crazy he's doing this publicly. Yeah, this shit's wild. Streamers will do anything for views, even if it's bad. They're different breeds. No, I think he thought he was winning. You didn't add the part where he threatens every contact he's ever had in 10 years. Well, yeah, that's a thing that definitely happened. People knew. All right, this is a clip that has been resurfaced by LSF 6 hours ago.
Emmy used to live here, but she moved out. And then simply just moved out.
Did you kick her out?
No.
Your subs were higher than yours?
People knew.
Emmy used to live here, but she moved out. And then...
Yeah.
Simply just moved out.
This guy's a fucking loser, dude. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's hiding behind mental shit.
No.
Your subs were higher than yours?
The people who constantly refer to therapy and don't elaborate oftentimes are.
It's okay. It's okay. It's alright.
Yes. I told her that rent was 500 gifted subs instead, but she left.
Oh, man.
Clara was most likely making a joke about Mizkif's obsession with numbers, doubtful she knew that he abused her over it. Oh, dude, it's so transparent, though. It could go either way. He complained about having less viewers all the time. Anyone watching his streams knew this. That's fair, too. Miz had literally admitted to being insecure and depressed about viewership regularly ever since he was dating Maya. He'd tell himself he would joke himself up all the time. So, yeah, everyone knew, but that was the end of the issue there. Okay. So now XQC has given his position on it.
Complete reality. I feel like people are not gonna want to listen because it's a moment where somebody is obviously went through some trauma. Obviously, is Emmy was spilling her heart out, right, and giving her story, and I respect that. I got respect that. And with what she said as an event, I can see how this plays out for him and for her in their own perspective, right? And be in a way where nobody is completely far out in like the absolute wrong. Because it's a big
really? So he's going for the everyone's bad angle.
The room moment. And if both don't read the room and Miz doesn't read the room at all, right?
Oh, so we're talking about the sexual assault thing. All right, I have to disagree here, and I'll say this immediately. Mizkif not mentioning the fact that she was sobbing and there was crying and that like all this was happening. And like, I want to, hold on. Let me compare the two now. Let me go back to the Emmy thing because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I want to hear this one more time. Hold on. I'm going to hear this one more time. So trigger warning to those who are going to listen. Let me just compare back to, well, not back to back. We just heard the other one. Let me hear the Emmy one more time. Pants. Okay. All right.
A week after this breakup, he asked to come over to my house and talk for closure.
So the way that he described it, they went to BJ's and got dinner first. That was something that he specified. She doesn't mention that part, if that happened.
He came to my house and I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high.
In his thing, it's almost like a date. They went out to dinner, they came back, and things got hot and heavy, and she freaked out. In her version, it's a somber conversation about the state of them being broken up. And that it's very emotional, no mention of the dinner aspect to it.
Because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to start...
Like, it's two entirely different stories.
Try to distance myself from him. He, so yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and
Like, she is specifically saying, we haven't spoken in a little while. We were broken up. He's consoling me.
I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But, I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot.
So she's crying and sobbing while he's kissing her in this version of the story.
And then, suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And, I screamed. Yeah. And when I—
Only one version of these events are accurate. There's no way that there's a missed signal or something. Either she's sobbing, he's kissing her while tears are streaming down her face and trying to shove his hand down her pants, or they went out on a date, went back to the house, they were together, they weren't even broken up, they were together, they're kissing on the couch like normal, and then she yelped and he left. Now, I am more inclined to believe her side of the story, because why would Mizkif just run without saying anything out of the house, without even apologizing for making her uncomfortable, if they were dating? Why would he leave the house? If they were on a date, if they went on a date and they went back to the house and things got sexual, and then all of a sudden she freaked out, why would he just storm out of the house and run away? Yeah, both of them say she yelped. That was the next part. Both say specifically that she yelped. But, like, if they were dating, if they were on a date, and that was happening, wouldn't you ask, like, wait, what the fuck, why, what's wrong? The only reason why you'd storm out of the house in a situation like that is if you know what you did was probably wrong, you know? That's the only way that I can rationalize it.
Him standing up?
It could go either way. Yeah, but it's not a case of, well, I misread the room. These are two different stories. Either they were dating and it was cool until the moment it wasn't, or she was crying while he was shoving his hand down her pants, and they were broken up, and they were there to talk about the relationship after not speaking for a while. These are two dramatically different settings. There's no room for a misinterpretation.
Kind of absolves them of misreading the room. Sorry, that's my take. My take is that, okay, let's say, okay, I'll make my take more. I'll give you my actual take then. I'll give you my full take then, and then I'll explain it. Okay. Let's say you're deluded. Okay. You're horny. Let's be honest. Most guys are. I get it. Give me a chance to explain. Let's say you're a horn dog. Most people are. Hold on now. Hold on. You need to hold on. Okay. Then some traumatic thing happens. Right?
The problem with everything XQC is saying is that Mizkif does not even define it this way. He doesn't act like there's a trauma bond, a trauma situation in the context of this. He mentions the trauma bond, but he never mentions it about the alleged sexual assault.
Some crying ensues. It's a heavy...
Nick, you're not understanding. She clipped her dew claw. That's why she yelped. Good one.
Moment, right? It's a heavy moment. For her, definitely. Right? And she's having probably a hard time, right? And she's being emotional or whatever, right? She probably expects to be given time, understood, comforted with words of affirmation, some form of comfort or whatever, right? And then she doesn't get that, right? That is since I was watching the stream, that's probably what I was looking at.
If this is true, if you could look at it this way as a positive for Mizkif would have admitted she was crying. That would have come up in Mizkif's version of event. It just doesn't. Why would you omit that part if she was crying?
She's probably having a hard time, right?
Dude, yeah, instead of bark twice for yes, it's cry for 30 seconds straight.
And she wants to
blow your nose for yes.
Something positive. Yes. Interesting. Okay, good. Next. His perspective.
This is taking him 4 minutes to get this point out, because I think within the first 30 seconds he knew he needs to stop talking, but he said way too much.
Guys, I'm trying really hard to really break this down and how this plays out, because if you don't do that, your take is irrelevant. If you cannot articulate how this plays out, then you don't understand the context well.
I think I did that
well enough. I'm trying to understand it. He probably thinks, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's fucking I think he's terrified because he said something in the chat's just like, what? And he's like, all right, let me make this make sense.
Yeah. She's crying. She needs comfort, whatever, right? She gets close, does the kissing, whatever the fuck, right? Yes, the reading the room is shit. Clearly, the man is not reading the room.
Dude, I'm sorry. Sobbing girl is universally like a do not touch. It's not like they're sobbing over like the Mets losing. Okay, the girl is sobbing over the ended relationship. That is not grounds to just start fucking finger blasting them.
She's looking for comfort. He is looking for physicality, right? That is, he's not reading the room for shit, and he's wrong for that, right? But in his, yes, it is gross. I understand it. From his perspective, right? No, you're not reading the room at all. Brother. Up to this point, I would assume.
Did you see Frogan's Sailor Moon cosplay? I should ban you from this fucking stream right now. If you said, have you seen Bo Black's fucking tweet where he's like, get to know me with 10 new video, I would have banned you from the chat.
That you would be within the context of, even though you're...
All right, I got bored of XQC. He's taking way too long to get to the point. Asmongold now apologizes for ever platforming Mizkif.
And I said at the beginning, right? I said it, you know, a while ago. It's like it will be bad, and it's not my story to tell. And I think you guys can see why now. I apologize for two things: for vague posting about it and saying that, and I also apologize for platforming him. Right? I mean, the truth is, I couldn't have known. I didn't know any of this whenever I met him. Whenever we started OTK together, I had no idea. And when I did realize, you can...
Bro, who's keeping the lights on? I know I said this at the beginning of the stream. Who the fuck is still with OTK?
See kind of the way that I dealt with it and everything, and it's just like...
I think you should probably have to wear an ankle monitor, even if you've done nothing wrong and you're an OTK.
In stream, like, this is the reason...
Also, buy Starforge off my link.
Reason why I fucking, like when Ludwig had that clip about, like, 95% of streamers never got to talk to again, I was like, yeah, yes, bro, like, yes, you're so right. Like, the thing that happened in 2022 was kind of like the beginning of the end for me, with like being friends with any streamers or anything like that. And I have like a very small circle now of people that I'm close with.
Based. Large streamer group friends and stuff are overrated. Ron reacts to Mizkif Alexei. Oh, dude, this fucking clip is so funny. Look at this shit, dude. This is the reaction to the comment about the plushies.
The situations got so bad, but Emmy was also
I'll
violent.
say something to you, Nick.
She would throw clothes
really
or
like
plushies at me.
Why?
And I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. I one time did say I was gonna...
Wait, so she... No, I gotta be getting trolled. Wait, I'm not even kidding.
This guy's punching holes through the drywall, but like she's throwing plushies.
Is this a joke? That is your...
And at the end of the stream, he's like triumphantly recanting. Oh my God, Jesus!
Care about rape,
Thank you.
And you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
COMPUTAHS.
He said that with full confidence. Yeah, dude, he ended the stream in full confidence, knowing that this is a line that came out of his mouth.
Threw a plushie at it. That's fucking like. Just...
I walked away. I went to her door, and as I opened it, the last words I ever heard her say is, "Don't."
Yeah, that's the thing. Mizkif's ego bruises easily. He has said this multiple times.
What the fuck is he even talking about?
That was really him? That was an AI?
Oh my God, dude. That's the... Dude, you do not want to hear that when someone's like diagnosing your response. Wait, was that AI? Was that not AI? Holy shit, dude. That's amazing. Plushies, plural. Emiru is a monster. The most heinous part is immediately following it up with, I punched holes in the walls and slammed doors. No, the most painful part is she suicide baited too. Like when an armed gun... Well, like when I had to point a gun at a stalker that drove to our house. Oh my God, dude. That is the worst fucking... That is the worst string of words ever. Emmy, what you went through is horrific, but Kirby should have been left out of it. Oh my god.
I recommend watching.
Dude, oh my
Nicholas
god, dude.
DeOrio's
I found her
latest
with the
video.
murder weapon. Dude, it's the murder weapon. Do you see this? They got her with the murder weapon. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. This edit of Mizkif appearing to be upset at Emiru lapping him and Rust viewership is going viral. Yeah, we saw
It's the Rust
this.
server. Chat, I'm excited. We got some stuff, dude. We're gonna start talking to people again. We're gonna
He's so excited. He dressed up for it. He has more viewership than Emiru.
hang out a little bit.
Got raw pork.
I'll fucking take it.
Would you like some raw pork?
Yeah, I'll fucking take raw pork. Hell yeah.
Enjoy.
So I thought, why not build a house up here?
Yes.
We
I can pay rent in your house.
Okay, let's do it. Yep. Oh, wait, check this out. Come here.
Ooh.
Not bad, huh?
House.
Uh-oh. It appears, chat, that the luck has shifted and Emiru is now leading after the Amaranth raid.
Wait, our houses literally look exactly the same.
Yep.
I love his fucking pissed off little baby expression. It's amazing. All right, let's jump ahead. So essentially, the stuff happens in the messages that we saw where he just angrily ends stream.
That's why I seem tired today. Because I'm honestly fucking tired, chat. I'll be honest. I'm pretty tired.
She now has 10,000 more viewers than
I'm
him.
just tired. Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later. I will see you guys probably tonight.
And he doesn't even raid. He doesn't even raid Emiru.
If not tomorrow. I just need a nap. I'm fucking zooted out of my mind.
What does unofficial Mizraid mean?
Guys,
Oh, he did?
Listen, why? Listen, why?
So now you see Miz kind of walk in the background here. You saw that? Keep watching right
Why
here.
are we all acting like we haven't
And as she looks back,
murdered?
because she just heard a door slam.
Like we haven't pillaged?
And then there's another door slam.
Like we haven't had to do what we had to do to make it here where we... She had a one-hit advantage.
And then another door slam that appears to shake something in the background.
She was coming after me. I had to attack back.
What the fuck is this?
So she gets up and goes to check on him and starts crying and then comes back. Yeah, it's insane. Mizkif after the stream. Oh, God. Not even going to try to say this person's name. My Mizkif essay harassment experience. This is another allegation levied against Mizkif. I don't know. Do I want to just read every single one of these now? There is another one. You can go check it out on Yeet. I need more information than just like a text statement, I think. Because, you know, I don't feel like super comfortable just reading anything anyone writes. But yeah, there's another one. Papa God brings up an interesting point about the health of Emiru's rabbits. Rabbits can die from loud noises. How do we know his destructive behavior of punching holes in the walls and breaking doors didn't create an environment that caused the rabbits to fail? Who knows? Who knows? Oh no, there's more? That could possibly be something. Asmongold thinks Mizkif should release his info on other streamers. The only issue is he's a known liar.
What damning information found on a bunch of streamers is Mizkif going to drop? He's just going to go scorched earth. If Miz is going to release information that's going to make streamers look bad, or bad information or bad things that streamers did, then I think that he should do that. Because ultimately, and this is my opinion, right, is that if somebody actually did something bad, and the problem, see, here's the problem with Miz, right, is that he's a liar. He's a liar, and everybody knows it. So anything that he says is probably going to be a fucking lie. But assuming that it's not, assuming
he has evidence,
something
that's not forged
can be verified by a second source,
bingo,
source or whatever, and it's not just him showing some screenshots or something like that. But assuming that there's actual provable evidence that somebody did something wrong, yeah, I think we should know about that. So yeah, it's like, you know, don't threaten me with a good time. I mean, I'm sure there might be some like little thing that he could say about me that might make me look kind of bad. I don't know. I'd have to scroll through all my DMs with them and see. But after like 7 years, I'm sure I've said some 1 or 2 things that are off color. But otherwise, you know, again, I think that really it's just that's something that might make you look bad, right? But I don't really care about that a whole lot. But yeah, Asman actually showers daily, right? And yeah.
Now, maybe he does now.
Yeah, can you believe Asman said the N-word? Can you believe that?
Holy shit.
And, you know, something like this, right? But yeah, who doesn't? Yeah, definitely. So like my outlook on it is like, if he wants to go scorched earth with people, then if you're talking about legitimate accusations.
Hold on. I need to pause. Why did GameStop post this? I know, I understand there are more important things happening right now. Why did GameStop post this? Why did the White House post this? What's happening? Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
And things like that. I don't think you should believe anything he says off the rip, but on like a principle basis, it was the same thing I said about Destiny, right? Is like Destiny said like, well, if I'm going down, I'm going to take all these streamers.
And then he didn't, by the way, to be clear. He's still sweeping.
With me. I said, don't threaten me with a good time, right? So like if there's a bunch of other streamers that have problems and skeletons in their closet that are actually bad, like not like, oh, they did something privately that was mean, but like genuine abusers, bad behavior.
Yeah, no, he just swept for them. Destiny announced that he was going to do that and then didn't.
Then yeah, I think it should be it should be.
When was this stream? We did the stream on Emiru yesterday.
Exposed, but I don't think anybody should.
Asmongold did his stream yesterday.
Take anything he said.
Well, 2 days ago.
As immediately and just like be like, oh wow, that I guess that's what happened. Do you see kind of what I'm saying, right? And so like
hey,
you claim
Jesus.
to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Nick, how many times can we hear liar before you play? Bang, full clip.
What do you mean? What do you like the clip of this?
Basically, I would only trust anything that he says if he, like 3 other people verify.
This clip is from today. Well, actually, it's currently 12:48, meaning that it is from yesterday. If you said that 48 minutes prior, then you'd be right.
Verified it, right?
And Eastern Standard is the only time zone because I am the protagonist.
Right. And that's really the way I would see it more than anything. So yeah, all people are terrible, expose them all. I mean, I don't know yet, right? But that's generally it, be grasping at straws. Yeah, and I think also the fact is that like he ruined his credibility completely. And I don't think anybody's going to really listen or care. But at the end of the day, you know, he's going to be able to do what he wants, right? Ice Poseidon posted about him. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Ice Poseidon is a fucking rat.
He did. And so, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, yeah, when Ice Poseidon is completely not credible anyway. One of the things that Emiru said that was Mizkif was threatening, one of the things that Emiru said was Mizkif was threatening a smear campaign. The first thing he says before addressing anything is, there is no holding back, who cares anymore, I will expose everything about every person you've ever known, it's time to go full demon time. Like, hello, before you even manage to address anything, you're confirming that you're a vindictive person. What kind of person combats abuse allegations by threatening everyone? Okay, I looked more into the rabbit thing and I deleted my previous post about it. There's no proof of dead rabbits. There's no proof that Emiru neglected her rabbits. Mizkif showed a dirty rabbit pen that you can't even confirm is hers because of the angle. It's just a zoomed in video of rabbit shit. Asmongold talked about how well Emiru treated Kiwi, one of her rabbits, while he was covering this. He went on to say that she spent thousands of dollars on surgery for a rabbit that was basically a vegetable, took it on a podcast with her, hand-fed it, and basically went above and beyond normal rabbit care. I think my biggest issue is why everyone on Twitter is pretending they give a fuck about rabbits. The average American pet owner doesn't even regularly take their animal to the vet, yet I'm supposed to believe you actually... Okay, well, none of this part actually matters. You don't care if the rabbit was neglected is a complete moot point. It's entirely relevant if it was accurate. One of her rabbits. Jesus Christ, I can't believe they did that to the rabbit. The rabbit thing from Asmongold is a weird take. He basically defended Emiru's rabbits the same way people defended Hassan's dog. I saw her take good care of them when I was around, therefore no abuse happened. No, if the rabbit was being abused, you would literally be able to see that it was starving, it was malnourished. Hassan's dog isn't going to show fucking... Like, it doesn't make it skinnier. If they're... I think the claim is that they weren't feeding or giving the animal liquid for weeks. Now, that would kill the rabbit, but if they weren't feeding the rabbits, they would literally look like fucking starving third world country people, right? Like that, there would be signs the rabbits are not eating. He said they lived outside. He said they lived outside eventually, right?
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Why? Yeah. Also, hand feeding it implies feeding, but that's one rabbit. Who knows? Ko Shibuya reveals the harassing messages from Mizkif after she criticized disrespectful actions in Japan. Oh God, even Japanese content creator. I don't know if she's actually Japanese, but even people in relation to his Japanese arc are not liking him.
Yeah, but to my community and my people, sorry if I got you.
Is that 11?
Worried. Yeah, sorry about that. Are you shitting on him? Because he sent me a personal message. Yeah, shitting on me. Yes, that's why. And it's all about me. There are like 3 me in 3 sentences. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so your community actually affects you. Wow. I was shocked. And he actually deleted that comment later on.
Miz scrolling LSF for the foreseeable future. Well, if he did that, look, this is what Mizkif looks like when he's crying, apparently. Look at his eyes. Holy shit, dude. That's what it looks like. I wouldn't have known from watching his new video. The amount of people who are going to come out here and say Mizkif's abuse in the next few weeks are going to be insane. Mizkif has always been a snaky motherfucker. His particular style of bait was to invite other streamers onto the show and proceed to gaslight you and farm drama and clips pretending to be oblivious. Wait, what is this? Who is this guy? Duck? Is this a content creator? He did this because he cared for her. Miz is really such an empath.
From like a Discord. Yeah, but of course
Yeah, he's even a disgrace in Japan. It seems like everyone just hates him. Wasn't he talking about how much better he was in Japan? How that like fixed him? I don't know, dude. Why do white dudes go to Japan to fix all their problems?
Screenshot it. As evidence. Yeah. You shouldn't be, Kaho. Our community is the best. Oh, thank you. Well, you're one of the best.
Here, apparently this is... Wait, what is this? What is this? What Emiru's rabbit cage actually looks like.
You got a fancy ass door, bro. We're gonna go now, people, okay? Say goodbye to your friends. Everyone say goodbye to people, please. Goodbye, people. Good luck in prison, brother. Oh my god, this is wet. Why am I sitting on it? Whatever. Are any other rabbits cool? This one's cool. How do you pet this one?
So is that the shit? Oh no, that's not shit. That's just the bottom of it.
Resolution?
I don't know. I'm sure Legal Mindset can answer that when you go to, why you should go to Japan. Yeah. I don't know. So he just lied? Well, I mean, it's possible it's possible on this given day, everything was clean, right? On this given day, maybe all of the animal cages were fine, right? Maybe on other days, she was abusing the fuck out of them. I have no fucking idea. Uploaded to 2022 on the left them to die. Oh, so this is like actually a timeline related. That's interesting. What's the point of having rabbits if they're kept in cages? Good luck having rabbits pissing shit all over your house. Those cages are too small for rabbits? Bro, I want to see your tweets on Hassan's dog. Are rabbits litter box trained? The area she roams in is bunny proof, so she can't bite cables. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I saw that on my timeline when I was just scrolling over. PewDiePie catching strays? What do you mean? Rabbits are toilet trained? Yeah, I can't believe Gaza didn't come up once in this drama. Wasn't that awesome? That was pretty cool, right? I would say that's pretty cool. Mudahar says he sounds like a complete bitch, which doesn't really hold a lot of weight coming from Mudahar, but I mean, he's not wrong, you know? Another video. What is this? Another video of Mizkif with Maya.
I don't have more viewers when I'm doing sponsors at my desktop.
You had 7,000 viewers when you were playing the crane game.
I had 14,000 this morning IRLing at the nonprofit.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that.
He gets upset when I succeed.
No. Okay. I used.
It looks like your hairline was pretty fucked already.
No. I used to get upset. I'm not kidding you, chat. I used to legitimately get fucking pissed.
Yeah, he'd go on to get more mad.
Because I'm like, are you fucking serious? I brought this bitch into the world.
Oh my god. And now knowing that this is like, he's literally gonna fucking storm off his stream and say he's gonna kill himself over it. He means this.
And now all of a sudden she's fucking growing faster than I was. Because I was.
This is a pattern of behavior for you, isn't it?
And now all of a sudden I used to get upset. I'm not kidding you, chat. I used to legitimately get fucking pissed. Because I'm like, are you fucking serious? I brought this bitch into the world, and now all of a sudden she's fucking...
Dude, her face when he says that?
Growing faster than I was. Because I was going like this, and she was going like this. And I'm like, what the hell is this crap? What is going on here? It's the fucking Babsity
How's your hairline? Full.
effect. So I was pissed. I'm like,
The fact
you were such a pussy.
the fact that you can say that and feel like it's okay that you felt that way and just be like, yeah, I was like that is crazy. That's bad.
Is it bad?
Yes.
And guess what? I don't care anymore.
That's bad.
But I don't care anymore. And I stopped caring.
He's okay as long as I never have more
That's
views.
so fucking funny.
If I ever surpassed him in viewership, which will never happen.
Oh, she'd be done. I'd pull the plug.
He could not take it. He could not.
I'd pull the
Yeah, on yourself, bro.
Which I kind of understand.
Chat, it's like if she beats me in Mario 64. That's literally what it'd be like if she has more viewers. I would...
Wait, he literally did lose Mario Kart, not 64.
It would feel like she 2-0'd me, and I would just not have that. I was terrified. Terrified. I couldn't understand what was happening. My viewers were dropping, Maya's were only going up. And there was a part of me that thought that I was going to be smaller than her, and I don't know if it was my ego or what, but I couldn't take it. I felt like shit. And I was on the phone with Austin, and then XQC, I somehow got on a call with him, and he talked to me for hours, making me feel better about it. And he did. And I genuinely, after talking to him, felt a lot better. And I don't think he even realizes what he did for me in that call, but he really did help me a lot. I was nonstop. It's all I could think about is that she was beating me as a streamer and I was going to die. But then he reminded me that women have a cap and men just grow as streamers, and that's pretty much just fucking it. So, felt a lot better after that. I really did. So, thank you to XQC. And also, I admire him a lot as a streamer.
This guy's actually like a complete fucking rat. This is insane. How many clips do they find? So this is the clip that we saw when he started the stream.
Stuck in here? Okay.
Yeah, we saw this one. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. All right, guys, I think we're done. I think we have exhausted the day one drama. We covered the day zero video. We covered the day one response, even though they're the same day. We'll see what happens now if Mizkif continues to go nuclear and provide new updates or whatever. I'm not really feeling Mizkif's response here. I think that most people came out of thinking that. Doesn't mean he's completely fucking guilty of everything. It just means that he has absolutely proven himself to be
Nick just started insulting me
wildly
viciously on
unhinged
Twitter.
in current day.
He's balding. He's a rap beast. He's felted.
I mean, that was just that's insane. All right. I think next stream, I'm thinking, unless something happens tomorrow, which is it very well could happen, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back and look through the Adriana Lee Mizkif stuff, and I think I want to take a look at, for the Emmy Roof stuff, I do want to take a look at the, the fuck is the person's name? Bodie? What the fuck? I forgot the person's name already. Tap East. Go East. Me, Blackstein. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Bo Blacks is entirely worthless, and I can do the content on him on Monday, Friday, Wednesday, whenever the fuck. There's literally nothing else to talk about. But unfortunately, trending topics, not people who get 10 likes on tweets. Bonnie. Yeah, I would take the Bonnie thing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm not looking to shoot third channel topics right now. All right. Anyway. Oh my god. Wait. So hold on. Mizkif said that he didn't cover up a sexual assault. And then now he said that he has dirt on every single, tons of huge streamers. And he's not elaborating on it. So what is he covering up now? If he didn't cover up a sexual assault 3 years ago, what's he covering up tonight? In current day? That literally just clicked. This guy's whole controversy is that he allegedly covered up a sexual assault, And now he just outed that apparently all these people are like fucking horrible freaks who have done like horrible shit, and he can expose any of them at any given moment. So did you cover up a sexual assault then? Were you vindicated of that? Are you covering up a sexual assault now? What did these people do that you're sweeping for by not releasing this information? Who the fuck watches one season of Pokemon over and over? What a freak.